DJ Brie Bragg back at the station. Welcome aboard, everybody. Come on in. I'm glad y'all are here again. We just had a show. Yes, we did. That Sunday night at Jam. Go back and check it out. Yes. All right. I hope everybody's Sunday's going well. Let me get this, and hopefully people will be in soon. Welcome aboard, Dreamers. Alright. Thought I'd come back on. I took the day off today, and I just want to check in with y'all and see how things are going with y'all. Maybe chill a little bit. See what's up with y'all. And I took some time off, man. My jaw, this weather, you know. Oh, can't wait to go to the dentist soon. I have to get another tooth pulled. It's crap. It's crap. But a lot of pressure. Yes. Oh, the TMJ. The TMJ. You might see what some of the energy is in here. And what is going on. But for y'all you newcomers, come on in and grab your first class seat aboard the Dream Weaver train. I hope your team's won for all those NFL players out there, the people that like it. Yes. The Texans lost today, so they're out. I don't know if Chicago won yet, but we'll find out after the show. Yes. All right. Get out your pad and paper, call out any numbers. You know how it works. You should always invest in yourself and study for yourself. For you newcomers, I work with the frequencies and the energy. Yes, I do. And I work with the music, of course. I'm the spiritual DJ, right? Brie Bragg at the station. Yes. If anybody wants any free reads, just pop in. Maybe I should put that in the title. What do y'all think? I should have put it. Well, in any case, it's alright. It's just a lazy Sunday. I had pork chops and mashed potatoes and vegetables. Vegetables. Yes, number 5 is coming up, it seems. Yes, the number 5. Let's see what the energy is in the room. Yes. Put your ears on. Pull your feet up. Put your feet up. Get a snacky poo. Or whatever you want to partake in. It's okay with me. No judgment over here at all. Yes. I love those flutes that's playing. I hope y'all like it. Yes. What's the energy in here? If you're in the house, say hi. We don't bite through the screen. Yeah, but then again, we might give you some lip through the screen. Hello. Hello, Leo. What's up? Do I have a job? I have 2 jobs besides this. Why are you asking? Why are you asking? I have 2 jobs. Do you have a job? How about that question? Yes, I have a job. Why you want to know my business? Really? 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 I should rest. I do. I work 2 jobs. Like I said, I took off. Sometimes I work 7 days a week. You know, a person's got to eat, right? And I do this because I enjoy it. Yes. 1512051. And even if I didn't have a job, I'd find something to do, right? So let's see what we got. We got Pandora 80s a pop of radio. Okay, somebody's got some stash. Hello. They getting it. They getting it. A man eater. Ooh, somebody devours men. Ooh. Watch out, boys. She'll chew you up. So somebody. She only comes out of light. Maybe she's a vampire. Yes. Watching and waiting. She's sitting with you, but her eyes are at the door, on the door. Ooh. So me and Nia came to see. What you think you get it for free, baby? She is the lady of the night. Okay, we got the warrior. So somebody wants to be Captain Save-A-Ho, right? But this was not a warrior. He was a sabotager. Or maybe somebody wanted to be. Look at these glasses. I have to get that taken care of where they just got some new glasses. I have to work on it. Why are you trying to tell me what to do, Leo? I am resting. She is just throwing the most generic sentences possible. Who is that? Are you talking about? Why don't you go on your channel and show us how to do it, Leo? Really? So you're the judge on Judge Judy over here of the Gong Show, or what? One 3130101. Beauty. I can see what kind of person you are. You're ugly on the inside. Roses have thorns, you know. There's no proper way to do false stuff. Why are you here? If you don't like it here, you know where the station is. Get off on the platform. Really. I don't need to know your exact time, baby. Hello. Don't ever put your whole birthday on there. Okay? But 95 was a good year. Hello, Dean. How are you? Jesus does love me. Thank you. You found a pretzel in your bag of Skittles? Wow. That's interesting. Sweet and salt there. What would you like to know, Christian? What would you like to know? 6646058. What would you like to know, Christian? Somebody's being nasty. They ain't no Captain Save-A-Ho anyway. They weak. They're bully. How about that? And all you give is thorns. Somebody doesn't want you to be beautiful on the inside. Yeah. How your future looks? Okay, we'll try to see what we can get. Okay. I'm still standing better than I ever did. Looking like a survivor. Looking like a little kid, living like a little kid. I'm still standing through all this time. See, somebody didn't know you'd still be standing. You thought I would not be standing after all this time with you by my side. They did it without you, right? Yeah, you're still standing. Somebody left you all alone Be a clown? If our love was just a circus, you'd be a clown by now. So they're still standing no matter what. Looking like a true survivor. Feeling like a little kid. Happy. Ha ha ha. Where is that day? Without you by my side, I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah. Do you want to get blocked, Leo? I'm gonna block you, bro. How about that? Why don't you go somewhere else? If you don't believe in it, then why are you here? Because you like attention. Negative attention. You little brat. 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 Go make another, whatever. There you go. Well, don't put your whole date on here. Are you silly or what? 1220. That's a good number, man. At Orchids Hospital. Maybe you shouldn't put all the info on there. Seriously. All right, what do we got for Christian future? I don't know how soon, but we'll see. You know, there's no timing. Things change. Okay? So I can read the energy from the past and then right now. So we'll look at right now. If something does come up, we'll know, okay? I'm only going to read these straight up. I love Saggies. I'm a Sagittarius myself, but prefer to be called Ophiuchus. Alright? And I don't need the cards to read that, idiot Leos. And boy, talk about a fake leader. Troll. You know, he ain't got no life, man. He don't even want to go learn anywhere or have an open mind over here. If you don't like it here, get the flock off. Okay? Get the flock off. We don't want you here. Get off the train. You already missed the brain. Jeez. All right, what do we got for Christian? Unethical. Yeah. Keep your mouth shut, Leo. You're unethical. Your mama didn't teach you right. Unethical behavior can lead to some serious consequences. Because you lie. This ain't for you, Christian. Someone is stealing or lying to you about money. Ooh, don't sacrifice your morals for money. That's right. You sacrifice your morals for money, you ain't gonna keep it, right? Duran, hungry like the wolf. What do we got for Christian? Spirit, what do we got for Christian? What if they got for Christian? What's their future look like? Their fortune. They're gonna be doing a good. Hello, souls. Dang, hello. Benny, what's up, Benny? That's obvious. Boy, we get some energy in here, don't we, man? I tell you, get trolls, man. That's all they got a life for, right? Is to go around judging everybody else when we can tell they're just a couch potato. They got the brains of a couch potato. You know, you got to change their face, their eyeballs, their hat. Really? 4480849. Trolls. Trolls. Keyboard thug, you know, throw rocks and hide their hands. That's how bad they are. They're so tough. Oh my God. I bet you I could make you get down on your knees and cry, buddy. Seriously. Oh, I'm that? No, I'm not LGBTQ. I'm not that way. I mean, if that's what you do, that's fine. I'm no judgment here. I don't have a problem with that. But I'm not, baby. I'm straight. Thank you. Oh, arsenic. Now let's explain who you are. It comes out of your mouth. Why are you even here? Why are you even giving it attention? Really? Sounds childish to me, don't you think? That's what I think. Okay, take action, right? So you need to take action. Whatever your question was, Christian, it is good. Do not procrastinate or wait to take the next step to get ahead. Just do it. So make your manifestation, Christian, and put forth the energy to do that, okay? So it looks good. Nothing will change if you don't take action. Don't let opportunities pass you by. So go and put out your applications, right? So it's a yes, it's going to be good. But you got to put forth, this is the thought. That's the first dimension. Second dimension is talking about it, or, actually speaking it into fruition and writing it down. Then it comes to pass. Okay. Well, I'm sorry you're going to the hospital, but please don't put that on here, dude. Really. It's not a station for that. Okay? There's too much information. Baby, please don't put that on. I'm gonna have to time you out if you keep that up. Okay? You're welcome, Christian. I have a job. Okay, y'all wanna play? I have 2 jobs besides this. Why don't you go find a job? Because you're obviously bored and got to go just distract people or say something stupid, really. You don't even know me. You're welcome, Christian. What are you worried about, souls? No, I don't do Ouija boards. I'm a high-vibing spiritual individual. Why don't you look up the word divine? You'll understand it. I help people every single day in both of my jobs. And I have a very good background. Thank you very much. Your mama didn't teach you, you trolls, your mama didn't teach you some manners. Oh, I do look after myself. Good luck with you on that, okay? I work around people that have those issues. Thank you. What do you trolls do for anybody in this world but drama, gossip, slander, defaming? Because you're so much better. You do so much for the world. Really, okay? I was the president of a nonprofit for 10 years, right? Work with addicts, alcoholics, and their families to help people. What do you do? Well, if you're looking for spiritual guidance, you're then in the right place. But some stuff you need to keep to yourself because it's a journey for you and you only, even though people are there to advise you or to, help you as much as they can medically, you shouldn't put that out there for everybody, to the trolls to jump on. because they're so good. They got so many skeletons in a closet. I can only imagine what they look like when they look in the mirror. Oh, now you're gonna... I work more hours than you probably do running your mouth. Your mama didn't teach you right, buddy. Troll. Hi, Great Quantum. How you doing? Oh, they rebooted Tales from the Crypt. Oh, that was a good show, wasn't it? You were probably the main character in the show, or you were probably one of the episodes. Let's have some fun today. No, they're just giving me views. I mean, you know. You know, they're so perfect. I hope that they never get old, you know, the good die young. You know, they don't get their teeth knocked out for, you know, saying the wrong thing to somebody. I bet you they look really great in person. Yes, life is too short. What's up, Johnny? Yeah, life's too short. Eat dessert first. Well, send them over here, souls. You know, I'll stay a happy individual. These people over here, they just gotta be bullies, you know, they gang up on you. They're so tough. Yeah, they're gonna come over here and beat up on an old lady. Y'all are so tough. I bet you did that to your mama and your sister. I bet you they whipped your hiney. That's why you talk about them. Uh-huh. Well, I'm sorry your friend passed. You know, some people don't appreciate their elders. They definitely didn't learn nothing. You know, and their mama should have swallowed instead of hollered. Now you know, your mama didn't think you should. Your mama should have beat your head on a rock when she went down to wash the clothes for everybody. Really? You know what I'm saying? Because they still a pain in everybody else's behind. Well, it's not that, Tony. It's just you leaving yourself open for others. And I do ask y'all to go seek a professional if you need it. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. Even a therapist has to go digressed, okay? They do. Because or people like that are helpful in the community, whether it's police officers, EMTs, nurses, doctors. You know, sometimes they see so much. They have to fill up their cup, and they have to get help as well. We talked about it. Well, usually I read tarot. I give other information, manifesting your best life, you know? We shouldn't judge everybody because, you know, one day that tornado might come and rip your house out. It just happens, you know? One day you got it, the next day you don't. And then you're so nice to people that they just come and run and help you. Really, because you're so disrespectful. You probably got a problem with people respecting you. And your friends probably smile at you when they're in front of you, and then they like, you know, do something behind your back. You were talking to somebody about digressing? No, I don't always do that. But if we think about somebody, you'll hear about them, right? Through a song, a smell, somebody will talk about them. That's how energy works. The mind is very powerful. It's kind of like when you go to somebody's grave and you talk to them, right? It's kind of the same thing. You know, in the Bible it implies it, right? Yes, they are. Chico Xavier? Who's that? Thank you, Johnny, for wishing the best for me. I wish the best for you, too. And when I say it, I mean that, okay? Because when I wish good for somebody else, even my enemies, because when it comes out of your mouth, you are manifesting that. The universe doesn't know. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have gender. You know what I'm saying? It's just energy. And if your heart's in it and your passion's in it, it's going to go a little faster. It gives it a boost. Six 4 1 1 4 1 1 0. Today's start date 1/18/2026, 9:32 p.m. and it's 44 degrees. Somebody is waiting for a girl like you. You know, we can't have difference in opinions and beliefs, but you know, sharing them gives you an open mind, right? You don't have to agree with somebody. It's just like if you ask advice from somebody. If you ask somebody for advice, make sure that it's truthful, the question that you're asking, because all you're going to get is justifying your side of it, right? So it's just like if you go to an attorney. If you don't tell them everything, they cannot represent you. Why? Because they won't be able to defend you, right? So it's the same thing when you're asking advice. Yes, it's all a part. You know, you don't have to agree. We don't have to agree. But, you know, having an open mind, you can learn a lot. I mean, every day I learn something new. Here we go again. Do I look like I'm calling aliens down from space? I bet you when you were a kid, you used to watch those shows, didn't you? Heard about Area 51. Oh, let's see, now they're talking about things going on in space now, you know. How you trust intuition? Well, did your mama not teach you right from wrong? You know when you're doing something wrong. You know. If you don't know, then think about it. Weigh the pros and cons. But if you know it's a good thing to do, then do it. Your intuition is from experience, wisdom. You cannot change. Knowledge you can. And if you're too lazy to learn, or you're stuck in old ways and you believe what somebody told you, you're the fool. If you don't invest in your health, then you're going to trust who? If you have to go use a lawyer, you're going to trust that lawyer to do for you? You better do your own homework, invest in yourself for anything. Everything you do is an investment for you. But if you do it with somebody else, and you want to be with somebody else, then y'all are a team. Well, and Tracy, why do you feel that? Well, you're not sure if you should trust someone or run from them. Thanks for my distraction. Well, I've had a lot of wisdom, a lot of experiences. I mean, I am older, right? So I go by my gut feeling. If somebody is making me feel bad, what's your intuition going to tell you? If you know something's wrong and you don't know whether it's right or wrong, where did you grow up? You know, even your family can lead you wrong. You know, blood is thicker than water as long as there's drama involved. You know, even just because they're blood doesn't mean that they're your friends. You know, people show you who they are. They can't wear the mask for too long. Consistency, discipline. Your intuition is that the person you're dealing with is somewhere else, but they say they are not. Well, if they're not with you, right? Have you caught them somewhere else? How would you know that they're not? If they're somewhere, let them show you where they're at. You know, there's the phones, you know, cameras, right? Have them show you. There's cameras, you know, FaceTime, whatever. But if you're having that problem, Tracy, that you don't trust them, you must have had some kind of issue before with them, right? So therefore, you don't have that particular trust. Let's give you an example. You know somebody's a car thief. Don't even let them move your car, but you could lay a bag of money out there, right? You were the other woman for a long time, unknowingly. But we were working in things, but now it seems like they are pulling away. Well, if you found out that they were in another relationship, then why would you want to be the third party? And if you continue with it, what do you think is going to happen? No, I mean, I've been in a relationship where I'm married to the person, but I'm treated like the third party. You know, it could go that way too. They didn't even want people to know we were married. Hello. You know, I'm not going to play with that. I'm not. Every breath you take, the police. Ooh, see, here we go. So if you know somebody's like that, why would you want to be in that, right? I'm going to say either leave them or you stay with them. I'm not playing this anymore. You know, it's what you're willing to agree to. But just remember, you ain't going to be there for Valentine's and all those things, and you're going to be responsible for hurting other people unless you agree to that open relationship. You know what I'm saying? And if they already doing that to that other person, what do you think they're going to do to you? Common sense, right? That's your intuition. Yes, well, you know, you want that potential for them. You want that person, but obviously that person can't commit to anybody. So how you figure they're going to commit to you? You deserve better, right? You deserve better, Tracy. Do you want a part of somebody? You're going to wait around for, what, 3-4 years for them to come back for 2 weeks? Come on. Or whenever things don't work out for them, which they're not, right? Because look what's happening with you. Everywhere they go, they're not investing in their yard. They're not watering their grass. They're not building anything with that little winky. They're just peeing everywhere, pretty much, right? So it's probably better. And then that kind of person wants their cake and eat it too. So, you know, when you start, hey, I gracefully bow out, go. You know, I'm going to go take care of me. Then they're going to want to come back. It's been a 15-year process. Well, I had an aunt do that. She was, you know, having a... First, she got married and had with somebody, and they left her with 2 kids. And then she got with a married man who had an oil company, never married. She's still not married. And then she broke her own heart. Really, you think about that. Oh, I'm hoping he'll leave her. He ain't, because it's cheaper to keep her. You know, and the wife probably knows about it, right? So they agreed to having that open marriage, right? There you go. So it's not you, Tracy, but you agreed to it, you know? So you gotta be easy on yourself and go find somebody else, man. There's somebody out there for you that's not attached. 411. See, there's the 411. And then it's 41112. 3-party situation. But if you unknowingly in the beginning, but then you found out later, why did you stay in it? That's the question you gotta ask. How is it you stay in it? Yeah, don't waste your time on that. There's nothing you can build there. You know, I don't like it when somebody wastes time. Their efforts. They waste my time. They don't build. You know what I'm saying? They don't build. They throw money away. That's a 304 in process. Not progress, process. Okay? So you can only imagine what their life is on their end. They have nothing to show for it. Except a lot of karma. And they've left a lot of karma in the way. But, you know, that's going to catch up to them. Shout. Tears for Fears. There you go. That's your song there, Tracy. Now, come on. I'm talking to you. Come on. So if he's pulling away, it's because he's bored or he wants to go somewhere else, you know? That's kind of like a modern day, maybe if he's American or whatever, I don't know, you know? People seem to think that that's an approval, but that goes back to Adam and Eve, you know? The woman getting blamed for eating the apple when Adam didn't tell her which apple not to eat. Conveniently forgot. Oh, I'm going to put it on her. Yeah, okay. Hey, Pam Bear. Hey, there's a lot of time for everybody. Not, you know, you got right here, right now, man. And when you love yourself, you're going to attract that. Take yourself out on a date. Just tell them goodbye, like this song. Had to sit for joy. Shouldn't have to sell your soul. You should be shouting for joy. You're young, Tracy. Don't you want a baby, you know, or a family? You know, that person ain't even going to be in that person's life, you know? What's up, Amber? Give you life. And in return, you gave them hell. Cold as ice. See, you became the ice queen. Live to tell the tale. You gotta love yourself, and that's not loving you, Tracy. That's allowing somebody else to have power and wishing and telling yourself that you're not worthy of somebody else. I've had so many people tell me, oh, well, who would want you? The only place that will tolerate you is me, but I treat you like garbage because you're not worthy. Sorry. You know, when you love yourself, you wouldn't believe how many people want to be with you. You wouldn't believe how many people want to fight over you. It's crazy. And it doesn't matter how old you are because beauty comes from within. Like we had in the beginning, the flower, the rose. Somebody, you know, the rose is beautiful. It smells good. It has beautiful colors. It has strong veins. It has strong vines, right? But it's delicate, okay? Well, Tracy, haven't you ever gone and got your nails done, read a book, decide where you want to go instead of waiting on somebody to show up so you can go somewhere? I'm alone by myself right now. I go do whatever it is I want to do. You know, I got people that, you know, get upset. Well, you know, we don't see you anymore, or we don't talk to you anymore. You're too busy. You know, just go do whatever it is you want to do. Thank you for giving me your permission. You know what I'm saying? You should never have to ask somebody to go do something good. I'm not talking about low vibe and stuff. I'm talking about to go to a class, go swimming. You know, oh, well, you can't go swimming because the guys might look at you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can't go out without me, or, you know, you can't talk to anybody. You got to give me all the attention. But they don't give you attention. You know, they ignore you. They breadcrumb you. They starve you. They talk bad about you to your face. I mean, come on. That's an insecure individual. Yeah. Well, Tracy, you think about it. When I grew up, oh, you're supposed to find a rich guy, be a cheerleader on the team, you know, look like Leave It to Beaver family, you know, be proper and have the drink ready when a guy gets home and all the cooking done, the whole house clean, the kids are clean. Yeah, And you're supposed to stay in that while he's a cheater. No matter what, you got to stay. You made your bed, you lie in it. So then your parents teach you that, and they're miserable, and they're lying through their teeth. They're miserable, so they don't want you to be happy. Okay, I live in a small town. The oldest guy's a banker. Really? Oh, thank you. I just got a chance to go off on a scholarship somewhere else to have a life. Maybe I can meet somebody that has the same goals or wants to be something. Maybe I'll meet him in college. You know, come on. Freedom's here, man. Well, you're waiting to please other people because you don't think you're worthy? Come on. Sometimes we become independent because we were treated so badly by people that wanted us to need them and depend on them to not show up. You know? I even had a dad that would not show up when he says he's going to come. You know, so it's the programming, you know? Our love language is formed by our surroundings and who taught us, right? But mostly when you become 18 or old enough, you can become your own parent, right? Well, Tracy, you're going to a different story. You go from being with a guy that's married to now that you are 17. But at 17, you don't know. You don't really know who you are. Pam Bear's right. That's when you met. Oh, so you're kind of like in a polygamous relationship. Why would you want to be working for a guy who's basically a pimp? Wants to have his cake and eat it too. But not working for you and your 304. You know, the other three might not even be creative, right? Modern day. Sleeps in a hotel. Don't You Want Me? The Human League. See, here we go with that song, right? So this is talking about you. So they made you into who you wanted to be. Well, I had family like that when you grew up. You know, you get with an older person or, you know, clannish. I got married young too. But, you know, it became where it was all about them. They weren't there, and I'm just sitting there like a bump on a log and young and beautiful. Matter of fact, I even apologized for ruining my young life. No, you didn't. Well, Tracy, some people try to take your other person, okay, first of all, if it was strong enough, they wouldn't be able to do that. Number two, okay, sometimes people have, that's a stroke to their ego. I'm not saying it is yours, but it's a stroke to their ego to steal somebody else. That's how they feel good, stealing, taking, you know, at all costs, or whatever it takes. You didn't earn that. So why do you think it's going to work? It was on false pretenses, right? Okay, so, you know, sometimes, Tracy, we don't find out who we are until we're in our 30s, so you're okay, all right? Right? You're okay. Takes time. Decide what school you want to go to, what you want to be. Write down on a piece of paper, take it out, put a line down it. Write down all the things that you want to do in your life. Not a relationship and all that, that'll come, okay? When you least expect it, and that person, you'll grow to be friends, and then something will happen, right? Write down all the things that you want to do, Tracy, not what everybody else wants you to do, you. On this side, get your eraser out and write it in order that you want to do them. That's who you are, Tracy. That's what you came here to do. Wouldn't believe all the things I've done. And there's many things I want to do. There's many things I sacrificed to help others, to be there for others, because I was a peacemaker, or I was the people pleaser. And, you know, when you got stuck into some situations that people put burdens on you, right? And you, like you said, unbeknownst to you, you didn't know what it all entails, and you got stuck. There's no way out. I don't care how much you plead, beg, try. There's no way out until it just finishes. God will put you there and teach you. And you even tell somebody, this person, some people even go through it with you. They turn around and do it themselves. Hello? Hello? I guess you missed it. Because they don't want to listen to what you got to say. Because you're out there to try to hurt them, because that's what somebody told you, because they want them. They want them to go do for them. Oh, don't do that, you know. So, my point is, I learned the lesson, man. Just some things you don't want to do for others and get stuck doing it. Because a lot of people want things done for them, okay? And if they know that you're that kind of person, well, you know, but then they think everybody's the same. No. Yeah, I've warned people, don't do that. Don't do that. You should know better than you experienced it already. Hello? People want to believe lies so bad, right? They do. You know, but all I can say is it's better to just, you know, Tracy, just start thinking what you want to do, hon. Take some time to think about it. Go sit in a hot bubble bath. You know, I used to have a box of chocolates. I loved them, Godiva chocolates. I'd have 2 a day. Oh, I had 2 if I had a good day and 2 if I had a bad day, you know, just to remind me to take care of me. Like today, man, I had 2 good meals I cooked today. Oh, it was good. Tracy, think about how you want to be treated. Treat yourself. Yes, treat others how you want to be treated, yes. But if they don't at least show you their love language, and I'm not talking about, you know, how they love people back. You know, we can't always get people to love us the way we want them to, but you should not question whether or not somebody loves you or not. They will show you. Not just talk it. Talk is cheap. Action, show me actions. Thoughtfulness, consideration, not take. You know? All right, guys. Well, I'm going to get off of here. Thanks to all the trolls, too. Thanks, Pam Bear. Okay? But somebody's always going to love you. So, Tracy, there's somebody out there that will love you for who you are. They won't try to change you. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, a lot of people don't understand how some people become independent is because those people weren't there. They didn't pull their weight. Okay? And they left you to fend for yourself. So you did. Because when you begged, pleaded, and cried, that was an ego stroke for them. So then you became independent. But yet they want a Captain Saberho, and it's a Captain Saberho that they just want for a little while, and then when that person gets too needy, they can't handle it. Just saying. Okay, so Tracy, just go love yourself. Go do for you that you'd want somebody else to do for you. That way you're showing the universe and God that this is the way you want to be treated. It's how you treat yourself and how you love yourself. You gotta love yourself first. You gotta be happy with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Show what it is you want. Well, Tracy, a lot of times it takes us till our 30s to figure out what we want. So you're right on time. You got to the station right on time, baby. And I hope you'll stay with us and enjoy the show. Okay. To those trolls out there, I don't need these things here to understand anything. I probably know more than you'll ever learn in your freaking lifetime. Why? Because I invest in myself. Whether people believe it or not, or know it or not, okay? That's why they're jealous, because they wonder how things happen, because I'm on the right track. I have integrity, honesty, self-motivation, discipline. And you don't have to know what my discipline is. And you don't even have to know how I do this. I bet you I can do a heck of a lot more than you could. All by myself. I've done the job of 10 people. Yes. All right. Well, I'll see y'all next time right here. Don't know what it is, but keep your ears open. And wait for the whistle. Alright, I'm ready to go to sleep because I got a job to do in the morning. I got to go wind down and do what I want to do. Hello, Deepak. What's up? Yeah, Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl that says that I am the one. Liar. Liar, the truth. A lie becomes the truth. Flip the script. Yeah, somebody got a baby out there. Oh, here we go, Tracy, that's for you. He's probably over there lying saying, oh no, she's not my lover. She was a beauty queen, more like a movie scene. And I am the one. So we danced on the floor and around. Am I what? But I love you guys. Y'all, we're going out. Spirit's going out with Billie Jean's Not My Lover. 33 153 128. I'll see y'all next time, all right? So seek the light, be light, and show that light. Treat yourself and love yourself like nobody else will. Always love yourself first. Love the Most High. Then yourself, right? Don't forget about you, because you can't. Gotta put that oxygen on your face first before you can help any. Be careful who you love. Billie Jean's not my lover. All right. Smooches, y'all. And thanks to my moderators. I love you, Pam Bear. And I'll see y'all next time right here. Y'all come back now. Smooches. Sweet dreams.